Hello there everybody, Oymon here, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where when we last left off, I was building a nice big platform where I could, hopefully at least, plan out all the stuff I'm going to need for the space elevator, which does actually remind me I meant to make a list of what I've already done. I forgot about that, never mind, we'll get to that when we get to that. So yes, as I said, I was setting out my stall, excuse me, I was setting out my stall, and decided to finish off after the episode because it was a big thing. I knew it was going to take a while. I sort of chipped away at it over the last few days, and do you think it's big enough? The thing is, I don't actually know. Still, looks fun and fine, I guess. It'll work, I suppose. So, yes, this is what we've got. Obviously, I started, I built the pipe and everything last time, and I'd sort of done a chunk of that, and I basically extended like a bunch out that way and a bunch. It's not square, but then I don't care for it to be square. You will notice that little extended bit over there. That is for later. We'll get to that when we get to that. I think I also picked up a couple of power slugs that were just in the area. You didn't miss anything significant or important. There was a couple of power slugs. I don't think I picked up a hard drive. I may have picked up one, but I can't remember, truth be told. But speaking of hard drives, actually, I did set one churning before we got into the episode, so we should probably head back and deal with that real quick. Right. I'm a little curious. Wow, that's a lot of messages. Ooh. Didn't realize it saved every single message. Well, there you go then. All right. It's nice that everything down there still works. I may need to expand my oil generators at some point, by the way. Because in terms of power... Ooh. Why is my consumption so flat? Probably because right now, nothing's doing. Is it? Because everything's piping into the thingy. So this usage, this 747 megawatt usage, that is actually the baseline of everything other than that. That's like all this shit. Huh, there's a fun thought. Right. So, my plan is to work on that area for today, pretty much. Can't imagine we'll need it for any other reason. But I need to play catch up with myself, basically, because I didn't bother to set it up when I really should have done. Right, how are we getting on over here? Goody! What do we got? Yeah, I did a few while I was working. Caterium or rescan. Rigger motor, insulated crystal oscillator. Let's get you, why not? Yep, scan another one, why not? Steel cast plate. I'm really hoping... Hey! That's what I was looking for. That is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, I may do that real quick, because we're going to need some of those. Let me think. Also, one other thing I wanted to check real quick, because I do want nuclear power at some point. I think I do have all of that. I don't know. Have I done the radio control unit? That would be a no. Okay. So I haven't done radio control units. I'm almost tempted to unlock this. Because I wouldn't mind getting nuclear power going. At some point. But then I also need drones at some point. Okay, so what did we just get for... I don't know where it is. Oh no, it'd be under equipment. Huh. I forgot that that was a thing. I should probably build one of those, huh? Have I got space for it? No. You can only do one thing on the back. Ooh. Cool. Thing is, in order to use that, you need to be near power. Which is, you know, fine, but, okay, what? So that's that. What was the... where it there? Portable miner. What was the alternate one? So you need steel pipe and iron plates. Steel pipes and iron plates. Which we can just use straight up iron. I wonder if my original plan would work. Where was I building it? It was over there, wasn't it? I don't know if I can produce enough iron at one spot to do this, but you know what? Gosh ding dong darn it, I will try. Hey, big guy. Do you mind? I guess not. Are we having fun? I guess so. Okay, so we're gonna need... because I can always use some other stuff. So we'll need to put it through a couple of smelters. Please go away. And a couple of constructors. Fingers crossed. I will need to look at some numbers for this stuff. We want iron plates and we want alternate iron steel pipe. That's a lot. And then those two need to be combined in an assembler. I don't know what numbers we need. There you are. Ha ha ha. So you need 4 steel pipes and 4 iron plates. Per minute. So fortunately that means we get a nice big reduction. Now we could speed it up, but I don't need to. I'm fine with it coming in at a nice slow pace. So we need 16 iron ingots and... Did I not change? Did I just not hit the OK button on that? So we need 6 there and 16 there. Which means we need 6 there. And we need 16 there. Lovely. So that's 16 and 6. That's absolutely bloody easy. Brilliant. We need a splitter. What do you come out at? 6. Oh, fine. Not even a remote problem. Oh, that's my phone going off. One moment, please. Right. Sorry about that. When the phone goes, the phone goes. Nothing. It wasn't anything serious, just family. But, you know, you still got to answer the phone because it's family and you need to talk to people. Anyway. Now. Good, yes. Fine. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought because of that. Phone calls, right. We're also going to need a dimensional depot right about there. Slap you into that. How many of these are we going to get? 1 a minute. The thing is, am I going to need... Like, I could double it, but I don't think I need to. I don't use a lot of portable miners. So honestly, 1 per minute... is probably fine, because if I just leave that churning, I think it'll be yeah, it'll be fine. I won't need anything more than that. I gotta work out where the bloody hell I'm plugging this up. That ought to do it. I mean, that's actually like massively overproducing the amount we need, but I'm fine with that. Excellent. Well, we can leave that to it. That'll slowly accrue the numbers. Brilliant. So that was very lucky, because that was something I was going to do in the last session and didn't, and then sort of kicked myself because I turned the thing down, and it was a whole thing. Yeah, that works. Sort of. I'm just thinking I should fill this in. Like, you know, properly. Get rid of that from my inventory, why not? No, we got on both of those? Okay. Now, what did you unlock? Ooh. Recycle plastic insulate. No, let's do that. Ooh. Do that. And then scan another one, please. Only 2 left. My word. Okay, then. Any more tickets? 7. It'll get there. Right. What am I doing? Has that not done anything yet? It should. It should have started doing something by now. Oh, no, there it goes. That's the first one. Literally, as I'm looking at it, there's your first one. Excellent. I approve of this. Okay. Right. So. Hang on a second. So it has gone. And yet, the tree still lives. So I guess anything you build for the Christmas thing does actually stay. Fair enough. I did fill it with full of smart plating. That's good to know, at least. Okay. Now, next big goal. We'll get started on this. Hey, Kane. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So, I think, first things first, I think it's going to be smart plating, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to go through my list of stuff. Ooh, it gets very dark over here at night, I will say that. Like, really dark. But very pretty. I will say, I don't think we ever really saw it during the stream, but during the Fixmas stuff, there was aurora and stuff in the sky at night. Is very pretty. Okay. Right. Okay. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to look through this stuff, things. Okay, what specifically did we need to send into the space elevator, you know? Because I'm pretty sure we did for modular frames, right? But it's multi-purpose. So the first one on the list is smart plating. It says project part number 1. Ship via space elevator. Anything that says this is going to start being made right here. And then we build from there. So first things first, smart plating. Add to the list. And we don't have an alternate, which is a bit unfortunate. But it looks as though, I mean, reinforced iron plates and rotors, I'm fairly certain that both of those are... It's all iron. I mean, technically there's that, but I think we'll stick with the all iron version. So, where exactly was the iron? Because I don't remember. It was vaguely off in this direction. Some over here. Some over there, too. Yeah, see, this is why I did this, because I knew there was 2 here. You're a pure... And you're a pure. Well, that's nice. Okay, we'll use you first. Why not? Right down under here, huh? Okay, I realize I probably should have done this before, but what you gonna do? Should I build it down 1? Yeah, actually that might not be a terrible idea. Give me a bit more height and wiggle room. Okay, so where roughly, hello. There's so many slugs down here I just haven't gotten. There you are. I just really like blowing these up. Okay. So you come out at a whopping 240 per minute, and that's without extras. Okay. So I think we're gonna need 2 seconds. Do I want to put in some... Go away. Do I want to put in some power slugs? I mean, I could. I should probably get those out of my storage. Come on. Because what would that up it to? 600. Now what I'm thinking is I'm going to be needing a lot of this over the course of everything. So I'm thinking if we set it up at its max, that's probably for the best. I don't actually know how high I need that to be. Nope, not happening. Need to be higher. Higher and higher. I think that's the right height. Does it look straight or does it look like it goes down? It goes down a bit, but I think that's just because that's the height I've got. So yeah, we'll assume that's correct. Okay, that's fine. Because don't forget, like, the heights that they go to are dependent on this, and this is a variable height, so... Okay. Pull you out of... No, get off of the straight place. There we go. Excellent. Now, is that going to bug the fuck out of me or what? Because it probably will. Now the other question is, where do I take this? Like, where am I going with it? I think what we'll do, where is it listed under? Is it organization? No. Logistics? Yes. Not there. Better. No more trees. Okay. And up. There we go. Who needs chainsaws? Not me. Not anymore. Well, hey. Don't that look good? Is that too high? Hang on. Nah, that's about the right height. Can I get... Let me get the... Come on, let me do the thing. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Maybe what we should actually do... Am I being anal about it? Probably. Do I care? No. Excellent. Right, so we need conveyor belt mark 5, which doesn't really need to change that. It's actually so fast, I'm not capable of building it fast. Like, it actually goes down the track faster than the building does. So it just pings into existence. It travels faster than the game's ability to build it. Which I do think is quite funny. Level, yeah, I did. Look, it goes up, and we're good. Yay! Finally something useful blinking into existence in front of you rather than your enemies. True. Okay, now, we need smart plating. Now, smart plating is, mercifully, rather simple. A couple of smelters, I think. A couple. Some some constructors. Because what we need... actually, no, it's probably going to end up being 3, isn't it? Because we need smart plating, which is reinforced iron plates, which is a constructor, and rotors, which is a constructor. Or an assembler, I should say. I don't know which one I'm going to need. We'll put that in, but we can always up the numbers later. And then we need a rotor one, don't we? Here we go. Screws and rods. Rods, we got screws. That's the one we want on that. We got screws and we got, was it plates? No, iron plates. Never did get an alternate for the iron plate, did we? Okay. So that's how that's going to shake out. I assume, for now. We'll see if we need to double anything up as we go. And then that's going to get combined into smart plating right about here. Okay, that's smart plating. Good. Reinforced iron plates, 2 and 2. So you come out at 4. Do we want to increase it? Nah, 2 per minute's probably fine. I've already got a full stack anyway. The problem is once we get into the stuff that uses smart plates, it's like, does it need more? We'll have to adjust numbers as we go, unfortunately. But we can do 2, and we can do 2 for now. Again, we can up numbers as needs be as we go. Baller. Right. No, I said 2. God, got to confirm everything. So we need 10 iron rods and 50 screws. 10 iron rods, that's easy. And 50 screws? Oh, 50 screws, perfect. So that's that. And you need 24 screws and 12 plates. 24 screws, 12 iron plates. See, now I'm thinking I could up the numbers. Like if you were 3, 18, 30, hang on, what would? 30 iron plates, 60 screws, but you can only go up to 50, can't you? What would we need for 50? That would be... do 48 and 24. Only 20, actually. Wasn't there a way to do like close enough? So 20 iron plates and 40 screws, right? Okay. We might as well get the max out of this. 20 iron plates and 40 screws makes 3.333 coming out of there. If we wanted to increase you... So there we go. So that could make it 3.3 instead. Can rotors handle that? See, because then it's 83. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, the reason I think, you know what, I will just stick with what I was originally going to do. Let's just reset everything. I know I'm being back and forth on this, but sometimes you've just got to make a decision. Okay, so yeah, 10 rods, 50 screws. 10 rods, 50 screws. As I said, we can up numbers as needs be later down the line. It's all going to be adjusted as we go. And we needed 12 plates, 24 screws. That's 18 iron ingots from you. No point in taking anything more than we need. So, no, 6 iron ingots. Nice and small numbers, I approve. You need 12 and a half, apparently. Which is odd, but okay. I can deal with it. And you need 10. Lovely. Nice round third. Good. Okay, that's the numbers. I don't remember... This was over 60, so level 1 should be fine. If I put you too close, I may have put you too close. That's a problem. Oh, that's an annoying fucking problem. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, you don't want to stand on that. You will not know where the hell you've ended up. I should really replace all those small things with bigger things. Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters, but I wouldn't... Oh, that's true. I not pipe you up? Oh, for shame. Honestly, they trust me with this. Bad mistake, really, really bad mistake. Nice. So it'll churn along, come along to here. Because I know at some point I'm going to need it for something else, although I don't know what yet, we're gonna slap a splitter about there. We're gonna have dimensional depot about there. And we're gonna have you pipe over there. So it won't take long for it to start to backlog. Well, okay, it'll take a bit. Idea. Probably should have bought some with me. All right. Forgot how far away this is. I don't know if we're going to unlock a teleporter in this game, but bloody hell, that'll be useful. At the very least, elevator music for the ride. Fair. Very fair. And we also unlocked another thing in the MAM. What do we got? What do we got? Fine concrete, automated wiring, what else? Okay, you, I suppose. We got another one? I think we got one left, haven't we? Two left! Ooh, fancy dancy. do 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 Alright, how are you getting on? Making rotors. Why are you not making rotors? You're not making... Why are you not making screws? You're not making iron ingots. Why are you not making iron ingots? You're not getting... What? Oh! I was like, wait, why is this not... Oh! I'm a fucking idiot. Exactly like that, but in Ada's voice. It's always an option. Good, well that'll stop backing that up now. I believe I didn't fucking do that properly. I mean, how stupid can you get? I mean, this is me we're talking about, so as we all know, very stupid. That's fine. We let it do its thing. Okay, that's fine. So that's one part, at least, set up. Next up. What's next down the line? So we got up to smart plating. So we know that. What was one of the other ones? I'm sure there was another one other than smart plating, but I think they may have been standard. Was it versatile framework? Yeah, it was. So versatile framework, which needs iron and did we unlock? No. Oh no, that wasn't steel beams. That was the steel pipe. Has one. Steel beams never did. Okay. So modular frames, however, that is iron. So we need iron and we'll need steel. What kind of numbers are we talking about? It shouldn't be much. 30 steel beams. No, that is what I'm looking for. Well, no, that's the alternate one. Hold on. So we need 30 steel beams, huh? Wait, where do we make steel beams? Are they in a constructor? They are. Makes 15, so we can double that. The alternate one was in an foundry, wasn't it? That gets 45, but we need 100. So hang on, we need 120 steel ingots. Wait, what did we need? We needed 30. So we do 30 on. Whoops, 30 on you. So we need 80 steel ingots for that. Or we double you, and we need 120 steel ingots for that. Plus concrete. Now concrete's easy because concrete's just a straight up one thing into another thing. We need a lot of it, but nothing we couldn't otherwise handle. But can we make, like, what's the maximum in terms of steel ingots that I can make? Because it's coal and iron. See, that makes 40, 60 total. That makes 45 total. You make 100 total, but that requires petroleum coke, which you only get through oil. So let's ignore that. So we need minimum 80, maximum 120, right? So we took the 60 from here, because all that needs is for the iron ingots to be smelted. So it's like adding one extra step. We doubled you. 80 iron ingots. What's the most you can do on iron ingots? Can you do 80? You can do 75. Fuck. Alternatively, we could throw a Summers loop somewhere into the equation. Because if we did the basic steel ingots, we do steel ingots to steel beams there as opposed to here. That's where you need the steel ingots. And then to create the steel ingots, you need that. So 80 steel ingots. Uh-huh. 40 minute double. Where did I get the idea of 60 from? I don't know. God, I'm so many numbers bouncing around in my head, I start to lose track. So we know. So yeah, we need, bottom line, we need 30 steel beams. That's fine. Not a problem, not an issue. 30 steel beams. Yeah, just let it do its thing. Okay, 30 steel beams. Get 30 steel beams here. 120 steel ingots. See, that needs aluminium. And while I could use bauxite to get it, it doesn't really give me enough. Although I'd only need 30 of that. What would I need for... Although then again, I'd have to do the whole bauxite thing. No, let's not do that either. Let's keep things simple, shall we? So we know we need 30. That's 80 iron ingots and 80 coal. Now 80 coal should be easy. I know there is some coal near here, although I don't remember exactly where it is. 80 iron ingots. So we did agree we could only get 75, but if we dropped it down to 40 here, and then doubled it, using that. The thing is, do we want to double this? Or do we want to double this? Because I could double... Honestly, this is probably cheaper. Like, just plumbing in the iron ore. Because we need 80 steel ingots. Or was it 120 we were going for? Which one were we going for again? I forget. Nah, see, there you go. That would be why. That's why we want to go for the 81. So yeah, we get the 80 out of this. Which is 80 and 80 on the standard. Or 53.33333, which we could do here, couldn't we? So we do have less on that. Okay. Where the hell was the coal? I know there was some around here, I just don't remember where. Oh, right there. I knew it was slightly off. But as I say, I couldn't remember exactly where it was. I think those are both. That's a normal. That's an impure. Impure. Temp. Oh. They've really got to remove those. So it looks like we got one on a cliff somewhere. Methinks there's a few problems there. Not for long. That is... What? Stop it. That is not what I told you to do. Alright, fine. We'll do it this way then, shall we? You made me do this. Don't blame me. What you get for being annoying. Okay. Hey, look at that. We got 49 in storage. Lovely. You gotta love it, haven't you? Okay, what are you coming out there as? 120. Well, we can throw those in for now. 300, that'll do it. We don't need as much coal and everything else going forward. So, logistics, 300. Guess you'll cover it. Okay, we also need to pipe you up. Whoa, stay off the thing, please. So do I want to go that way or... work out where the hell we're going to even build it. Yep. Okay, I suppose we can build it next to you, can't we? So if we start... So it was... Let me think. We're going to need a smelter. And then we wanted... Was it a foundry we wanted? It was, because we wanted you to make you, didn't we? We wanted you up at 80 or whatever it was. That's it. It was 53.333 or whatever it was. Yeah, that was it, right? Yeah, 53.3 and 53.3 coal. That'll do it. I think what we actually wanted to do is to have you there. We're doing, was it conveyor belt Mark 4, which means we need a lift Mark 4. Yeah. And we need a splitter. Think about it, we should only need level 1 because there's only 50 going in. That can connect up to you. Whoa! Yeah, always be careful about stuff like that. Just to drop that out of my inventory. Right, that should come slowly along there. Because it only needs... Yeah, 53. So coming in at 60 should be fine. You need... Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do I always put it in the wrong sodding place? Right. was the... Nope. There it is. I was like, I know we've got a flashlight in this game. That'll do it. Take a bit of time to roll on there. Okay, good. That's one part of this whole equation sorted. Also, I realized I should have taken a break about 25 minutes ago. Oh well, never mind. I ain't going to do it now, because I don't actually need to go to the low. Right. We need you up at 80, wasn't it? There we go. And then... we need... No, was this a foundry again? That's right, we did need that, didn't we? Yes. Because we only needed you down at 30. There's the 80, which is what you're churning out at. There's the 80, lovely. And you need concrete, which is from a constructor. Memory serves, which will plop about there-ish. Concrete. Oh shit. I forgot you guys don't pump out much concrete, do you? Can I even get 53 out of 1? Probably not. I can get 37. What's half of 53? 26.5. We do 27. And we double it. 54. Lovely. I can deal with that. I knew I was going to have to throw something in there somewhere along the line. That only needs 81 limestone. Where's the limestone? That's something I need to work out. Oh. Oh. Over there. Over there. Okay. Actually, what are they? Normal. Pure? Normal. Do I care about a lot of limestone? Not at the moment. I'm probably okay going for the normal one. I will probably regret that and have to redo the entire thing at some later point. But it's satisfactory. That's what you do. Whereabouts is it? I know it's up in that direction, but where? Mm-hmm. He started it. You know, by existing. Right. Right, what are you coming out at? 120? I'll boost you up. 300. Really shouldn't need any more than that, but hey ho, on the off chance, you never know, right? Put in options for more concrete, but I don't know if I'm going to need it. Actually, where am I going to put the... Oh, tit. Fortunately, we can do it the other way as well. No! What are you doing? For goodness sake. It's clearly not what I wanted. Ugh. Ow! Alright. Now this time he did start it. Where the fuck are you? You wanna go? I can go. I can go all day. Can you? Oh no, you're dead. Oh. You brought your friends along. I see. Woo. What? Where are all these people coming from? Hey, look, this is not a party. None of you are RSVP'd. Ow. Okay, who rung the dinner bell? Ah, I see. Couple of areas in close proximity was there. Rude. They're offended that I said the other guy started it. Clearly. What the... Where are all these people coming from? Holy crap. There's so many enemies in one little area. See anything that I missed? Oh, no, it's not correct. It's just floating in the air. Big fan of the snowman, apparently. What? Radiation? Oh no, you need 81. Never mind. Ah. Right. Damn it. Okay. For the record, this is all for one half of the thing we're currently trying to work on. This could take a while. Okay, what was the other half we needed? We should really get rid of that from that. And the other half was modular frames. Okay, I think I can manage that. That's an easy one because that, theoretically, should just be a case of a couple of constructors. And then an assembler. Nope. Let's redo that. If I put... For fuck's sake. I was like, why ain't that working? Oh. They're the wrong way around. Because of bloody course they are. Hang on, for you we need... We got modular frames. What do I need in terms of numbers? I think that's the question I should be asking myself. So we need another assembler about there-ish. Which we need the versatile framework. So we need 30 steel beams and 2.5 modular frames. That's an easy add. Although... Interesting. So 70 screws and 3.75. Screws. Also, you're not going to work there. It's going to have to be an assembler. Also, thinking about it, don't I need more levels than that? I think I'm gonna. Because if we need iron plates... I know what we actually need. Okay, so we're gonna need screws. We're gonna need... And then what do we need for... I think we need screws for that too, don't we? It's screws and iron... Wait, what do we need for... Hang on. Ah, I'm forgetting stuff. Yeah, it's iron plates was the other one. I knew it was something like that. Iron plates. You then come up to an assembler here. You need to be 70 screws, which isn't too bad, actually. It's a little over, but nothing we can't deal with. 70 screws, and you need to be 3.75 iron plates. That's nice. Anytime you drop the number down rather than take it up, you know you're onto a winner. Okay. So that's 22.5 iron plates and 45. 22.5 for the other one. A little bit more. No, that was not right. There we go. Okay. And then you are 33.75 iron ingots. 33.75. Yep. You are 11.25. 17.5. Right, fudge me. Righty-ho, 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 righty-ho. And then we drop you into an assembler about here-ish. Good, yes, right. I was like, wait, did I check the numbers on this? Yes, I did. That should be everything. Now, I never made any versatile frameworks in and of itself, so, you know, we'll have to just deal. And again, we can build a dimensional depot off to the side. Splitter. Never know if you're going to need it, do you? Mm-hmm. Help if I actually get the iron into this area at some point. Anything that's not hooked up? No, I think we got everything. But we do still need to get the iron into place, which might help just a teensy little bit. eat, feed, create. Do everything you need to do. Yeah. Just double checking that all the numbers aren't overloading the conveyor belts as well. Because it does look pretty tight on some bits. Oh, you're 80. Did I do a level 2 here? I don't know. I should probably do that just in case. Goody! Always forget something like that. Oh, hey, Lightning Dragon. Hello, hello, hello. Well, that's 2. Yeah, we're going along. Yep. It'll do as it does. It'll get there eventually, and we'll start ticking up the numbers, and eventually we'll get somewhere. Eventually. Just takes a while to play catch up with itself. Right, okay, that's that. My brain, okay. Automated wiring. Yeah. Never did unlock the other one for that. Okay. We're gonna need copper. Which I'm pretty sure was in that direction. There's some copper down there. No. What were the ones over there then? Okay, never mind. Oh, pure. And normal. Well, we can go for the pure one at least. How do you do? Nope. What level are you? 4. Close enough. No, I wanted to. Ah. There we go. Break that. where was the copper? Look that way. Why is it always halfway between them? Why is it always so frustrating? There. Be a couple more. Rude. All right. Oh, hi, you as well. Sucks to be you, I guess. Okay. Kind of works. Doesn't look like it clips too much. I think we can just about... Yeah, minor bit of clipping. Nothing, I think, spoils the illusion. Right, you're a normal level 2. You should be coming out at... Whoa, 240. Okay, there we go. That's a lot. Am I going to need any more than that? I mean... Wouldn't say no. Come on. 600. Oh, yeah. Really? You'd actually be able to walk up on there. Okay. Good for you, I guess. I suppose everybody needs a hobby. Alright, where did we leave off? Ooh. No, don't fall. I got it. I don't want to do it. No. Woo! Look at it go! Wow! So fast. Much zoom. No. Okay, well, it's 5 o'clock, so we shall continue this when I get back. See you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Okay. I will say, I was a little nervous because I could hear there's a spider down there. I could hear him skittering around during the break. In fact, there's 2 of them. That's fun. I was a bit worried they'd, like, spot me and try to do that. Oh, good they can't. It's ever so slightly too tall for them. That's fun, isn't it? Woo! It's not too tall for them. Okay, that's a fucking problem. Jesus fucking Christ. It was not too tall for them. Why are there suddenly so many? Sure, I killed another one. I don't see its guts anywhere there. So I hear something. Hello. What? Okay. I probably should get some turbo fuel into storage at some point in the future as well, because I get the feeling turbo fuel is better than fuel. Call it a hunch. Clues in the name, I think. So why is there radiation here? It must be up there or something. Oh yeah, it's up here. Have I opened this? Probably not, actually. No, I have. I just apparently didn't pick up all the stuff. Fortunately, it looks like the guy who's supposed to be up here is stuck inside the rock. Which, you know what? I'm fine with that. May need to get rid of that at some point in the future. Right. Okay, so we need to do a stator and a cable. I think I can pull both of those off. Cable is easy, because cable is just... Yeah, that into... Yeah, if memory serves, cable is... Hang on a sec. Yeah, cable is wire, so we need to go from... I haven't unlocked any alternate wires, because they all... None of them are like more better versions. They all use other things, which is fine, except when it's not. I suppose I could use copper iron for that, but I've got copper with me, so it's not as if... I may as well just use copper into copper wire and then into cable, so I may as well just do that. The tricky part is the stator, which is cables, yeah, but it's also steel pipe. That's gonna be annoying. Could use Caterium, but I'm not that interested in it. So steel pipe 15. Steel. Hang on, can't we do? Hang on, no, steel pipe. Ah, ooh, that makes it easier. I may not have to use. Okay, let me see if I can think about this for a minute. Steel pipe. If I'm thinking about this correctly, numbers may be... Oh, for fuck's sake. Every bloody time. Because we can do that. Iron pipe. We can do wire. And we can do wire. And we can do... We can do an assembler. What was I doing? Oh, it was stators, wasn't it? Yes. So you do stators and you do cables. And then we put another an assembler about there-ish. With you? Yes, you. Lovely. Okay, so 2.5 stators. Well, that's easy. That's half of this. I'm all in favor of that. What was it, 50 cables? 50 cables. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. It might be interesting on the wire front, but we'll see. 100 wire. What could we do even on a max on you? Tell you what. Sure, why not? It's technically cheating, but I don't fucking care. Right, that'll do that. That's 25 copper ingots for you. That's an easy one. So we need 20 wires. 30, that's easy. And we need 7.5 steel pipes. 25, that's easy. That's 30 iron ingots. Perfect. Your 10 coppers. Even more perfect. Lovely. Mm-hmm. Now, one of these pumps out at like a... Yeah, you're 100, so you're going to need a level 2. Everything else should work pretty well. It's getting dark again. Goody goody gumdrops. I should build some lights or something. I almost never do that. Right, now we need to pull some copper up. How are we going to do this? Yeet. Complete. I really wish that guy would stop trying to attack me. Like, hasn't he worked out yet? It's clearly not going to fucking work. Splitters. No splitters, please. That... what? Huh? How the fuck I managed to balls that up? Lovely. Just lovely. Right. Cable's coming in. Status will be a bit... Like, didn't it get dark around here? I really should build some lights. What kind of lights have we got? Hang on. Power stuff. Not in power stuff. Organization? Ah. Floodlights. Do they work? Ooh, they're big. I don't know, I don't normally build this kind of stuff. Know specifically how long this needs to be, but woo! Well, that's actually got a pretty decent area of effect. Whoa! Can you like angle it? Huh. Never bothered with lights before. Oh, it does angle it. Look. Yeah, you can sort of... I don't know what kind of angle. The thing is, it need like a light beam to come out of it, so I know what the angle I need is. That's all the way up. Let's have a look at that. That's a bit better. It doesn't need to be right down near the bottom. So where... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay. See how we get on with this. I don't know. I need to test that out a bit. Ooh. That ain't bad. I think I might need to pull it in a bit. Pop one here. Why do you keep switching me to other stuff? Stop it. Go there, huh? Watch, I'll do this, and then the fucking sun will come up. Because Because it's already coming up, isn't it? I mean, that looks interesting. It's not great, but it's interesting. It's brighter. Not a lot, but a little. How are we getting on with that stuff anyway? Should all be slowly sliding in. Hey, look! Doing alright. Versatile framework. Automated wiring. Slowly coming in. Very nice. I approve. Okay, that's good. Batteries and supercomputers finished. Portable miner's still churning along. I mean, that was 1 per minute, so that's slow, but then I don't need a lot of them. It's only there just to save me having to faff around with anything else. Alright, that's 3 down. Now, what's next? Because we've got a lot of these to go through. And that's before we get to the ones that are currently on the list. There's automated wiring. Modular engine. Now here is where smart plating is going to be needed. Yeah, okay. And I think the adaptive control unit's part of it too. Only that uses smart wiring, doesn't it? Okay. And we need rubber. I really wish you could make rubber without oil. Oh well. Is what it is. You're next. So, smart plating, which is you over here. Here is actually like 18, 6, 46.5, just say 47, rounded up. That's 100 basically. 117.5, 128, 129, let's say. 129, 173, let's say. 203. So 203 is what I'm using from that now. What speed are we coming out at with the iron? I forget. We're using 203. Basically just over 200 iron. Essentially. I forget what the actual... I know we were doing conveyor belt Mark 5, which is pretty big, because that was 780. Weren't you coming out at like 600 or something? Yeah, 600. Okay, so 600. Ooh, can I make this new? No, in fact, I think I remember not being able to make this before. We're we're using about a third of what that's producing. That's okay. That is actually okay. I just need to keep track so I don't accidentally overdo it. Because for the motors, on the smart planing we've already got, the motor is... that's a rotor. We don't need a rotor, we need a motor. It's working. Definitely doing. Even if it's extraordinarily slow about it. But then it's kind of slow anyway. Okay. So the question... you have to be in a manufacturer. Modular engine. Make 1 per minute, which is not a lot. We'd need 2 smart plating per minute. And we are pumping out 2. Okay, that's good. Because we've already got the thing full, so it doesn't matter if we double up. So, let me think. Where's the oil? I know there's some vaguely around here, but I think it's off to the side somewhere. That's further away than I thought. No, there was oil closer to here. I'm sure there was oil closer to here. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. I knew there was oil vaguely close, but that's further away than I thought. Maybe I was thinking of this stuff. Is that all impure? They really need to remove those goddamn temps. It gets so irritating that those are still around. Okay, in that case, I think we're going to have to wander off and pump this into the area along here. Is that a Mercer's Fair over there? Oh, it might be actually. You know what? I got eyes on that. That was not a Mercer's Fair. That was just her fucking reflection. Okay, that's fine. Apparently there is something near here, though. There's the Mercer Sphere. So where exactly are we going? Hang on. It's up here somewhere. Okay. Now, where is that wall? That way. Great. Is that dead? Can't tell if that's dead and jiggling. I think that's dead and jiggling. This is a bunch of ammo I didn't need to waste on that. But hey, might as well, right? While I'm there. Too far. So easy to overcorrect. Where are you? Close. too far. Ah, hello. Stop. Stop it. Or does the character sometimes get a little desperate to run? I think... Yeah, I think we're going to have to push a bit out first. Okay, so you're impure. Where's the normal? Hello. Yep. Did I get him? No, he's still alive. I got him. Definitely saw... Hello. I got him. You are... You're the normal one. Okay. I don't specifically know how much I'm gonna need. So the temptation is to just make as much to get me up to 600. No, that's no, what I need is oil extractor. Here we go. So how much do you make on a normal one? You can go up to 300 on a normal. So if I wanted to get, because the biggest pipe I've got is 600. So I'm thinking, well, let's pipe 600. I might not be able to. And a... You'd only be, what, half of that? 150. So I'd need the medium, and I'd need 2... non-mediums. I mean, I could do it. It's not a problem. Wait. Oh, you're a no... Oh, okay. You know what? Never mind. Fuck it. Let's just do those two. I thought it said... Never mind what I thought it said. How are we going to do this? Because it does have a bit of uplift, doesn't it? What is... It has a natural amount of uplift that comes out of the extraction process itself. 10 meters. So, is this 10 meters? How tall are these things? 4. Okay. So actually, yeah, that would probably do it. So what we'd want to do... That'll do it. And then we'll see if we can sort something out. Yeah, that makes sense. So that kind of works. Oh. Yeah, sure. Obviously we'll have to put some pump boosters on this, all in good time, once we actually get somewhere with it. We're going quite a ways up. Also, it has just kind of dawned on me, I'm being a bit of a fucking idiot. Supposed to be using Mark IIs. Huh. Is there a... No, that is clean Mark II, yeah. Never mind. Okay, let's fix all my little mistakes, because not only do I have to do a lot of stuff to get this all working, do I even have... Not really. Pipeline pump Mark II. Blimey, how friggin' high up does this single one go? Oh no, wait, hang on. That's... Doesn't it like snap? Isn't it like a snap thing? Maybe it does go up further than I thought. So I thought there was like a snapping thing. I can't remember So hang on, we know it can go at 50 meters in height, right? How tall is... 8 meters? 8 meters. Oh, it's a 4 meter. Right, so each one of these is 4, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 48. So we'd basically be about halfway here, wouldn't we? Interesting. So I think we'd want to be there. But I really don't know. I don't know why it isn't clipping. I'm sure there was a clipping thing originally. Like it sort of snapped into place. God damn it. Let's test something a minute. We do it about... place one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I could have sworn it had like a snapping thing. There was like... where it would like snap to where the last one left off. Still, we know it's going to be about 12 of these things per one, right? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. We want to put it about here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Put it about here-ish. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Well, we might as well put one right at the top. No reason not to. Push it along nice and fast. That'll do it. I'm hoping that that'll be okay. $300, you're 300. So yeah, the 300s combine. There's no limit on these. These can have infinite amount because otherwise that'd be really fucking annoying. So that's good. Now we just gotta finish the freaking pipe and everything. I really hope that the pumps do actually work. Because I'm always a little worried that I've miscalculated or something. We'll do the pipe first, and then we'll do the power backwards along this. Oh, I did not even realize that that was the time. Okay, well, I knew this was going to be a long-winded process, and boy howdy, I was right. But we're getting there. Ooh, how about that? Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we'll finish this off next time. We'll work on the modular engines and so on and so on and so on. It'll all work itself out. I hope. We'll see. We'll see. We will get there, but yeah, that'll have to be it for today because I'm just out of time. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.